Hello, 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 and welcome back, loves. You know it's your girl Juju. I'm so glad you guys could join me. Let's see who we're reading for today. Who is this one going to be for today? It is looking like it's going to be for my Scorpios. So, Scorpio, I hope you're tuned in. Let's see what your vibe is. What kind of energy you got going on this week, Scorpio? I never know with you. You surprise me all the time. You never cease to amaze me, Scorpio. You always got a whole lot going on. If you have not done so, make sure you take a moment, like, share, and subscribe so you can be a part of future corner vibes. Y'all know I'm just getting this card right so we can go into this thing and do it like we gonna do it. All right, so Scorpio, for my loves. I hope you guys are tuned in. Where are you now? Scorpio, where are you now? All right, so Scorpio, you're having an awakening. You're having a higher calling, purpose driven moment where you are being exposed to your divine nature. You're having to make a choice. You're having to choose what's going to lead you to your future ascension. You're having to accept the past, forgive yourself. You are having to realize that you are a beautiful soul. But I do feel like a lot of you guys are awakening to your higher purpose, your higher calling. You are possibly embarking on a soul journey at this time, where you may have even been seeing repetitive angel numbers. But I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you're just waking up to self. You're realizing that there's something going on around you that you are being influenced by, you're being driven by, you're being called to pay attention to. Scorpio. All right, with this Queen of Pentacles. With this Queen of Pentacles, you are at a place where you're having a lot of mothering and nurturing energy around you. And for some of you guys, I feel like you haven't experienced this before. Or possibly this is dealing with a person who provides you with a lot of mothering and nurturing energy. This is someone who has tried to give you unconditional love. This is someone who you have a lot of trust in, who is possibly a soulmate to you. This is someone who does not seem to be after anything with you. This is just the energy that is wanting to come together with you, take some of the responsibilities off you, help you get to your prosperity. But I feel like you have to trust in the universe to provide what you need. I feel like for some of you guys, you haven't learned the lessons that you need to learn in being greedy and being narcissistic. Some of you guys think about self a lot. I don't think some of you guys think about others. And I feel like this is the time where you have to really sit and think about what you're doing wrong, what you're maybe not seeing in the situation, what you're not saying in the situation, what you're not putting into it, which is why you're not getting the things that you want to out of it. I feel like for some of you guys, you're too comfortable. Somebody has allowed you to become very comfortable in your situation. You don't have to put in a lot of effort. You don't have to put in a lot of work. And this person provides you with unconditional love anyway. But I feel like this is a situation where you're realizing you have to nurture. All right, with this Two of Wands, I feel like you're standing on the verge of something that's coming in for you on the horizon. With this Two of Wands, fire energy, possibly dealing with Aries. But this is you talking about you seeking new paths for yourself, Scorpio. This is talking about you moving past your comfort zone and the things that you have become accustomed to and just wanting to have new experiences. I feel like you have a heart full of ideas and you have a thirst for life and you're trying to manifest these new things in your life, these new goals for yourself. But I do feel like for some of you guys, you have to move past yourself. For some of you guys, you're selfish in this situation, and that's what's not keeping you, it's keeping you from being able to activate the full potential of the situation, because you're not giving of yourself freely. You're still at a place where you are quick to act, but you don't necessarily take time to think about it and to take time to think it out, how it affects other people. I feel like you don't think about how your actions affect other people. You're very selfish in how you move in that manner, Scorpio. Scorpio, with this Queen of Swords, again, I feel like you speak the truth sometimes. You tell people what you feel like they should know. You try to be direct and honest, but I do feel like you are a strategic thinker. So sometimes you try to communicate visions and ideas, but I don't know that you always communicate those clearly. You use your wit and humor to try to downplay what you're saying, or bypass what you're saying. And for some people, they just see through that and they feel like you're giving them a bunch of BS. I feel like, you think fast, but not as fast as, the person that you're dealing with. I feel like you do give good advice and you do have a lot of wisdom, but I do feel like with your strategic thinking and you just thinking and not necessarily communicating those ideas, Scorpio, I feel like it's leaving a lot unsaid. It's not making your communications clear, and your ideas clear that you're trying to communicate to the rest of the people involved in this situation. I feel like you are moving forward. You're having some forward movement with this Knight of Wands. I feel like you're being spontaneous, trying to be anyway, for you, Scorpio. I do realize that that's hard for you. It's difficult sometimes for you to take risks. But I do feel like you're charging ahead. You're following your dreams. You're trying to, have some type of action. But I feel like for some of you guys, you're still not having a lot of action. You're not moving as fast as you need to. I feel like for some of you guys, you're moving forward, but you don't know what you're moving forward towards. You haven't sat back and really thought out your goals and your vision and what you want to do. So that part to you is unclear. So I feel like right now you're moving forward and you're pushing yourself and you're trying to reach goals, but I don't think you've thought out the best way or the best plan to reach those goals. I don't think you're being practical in the way that you're trying to approach this, but maybe this is what you're having the awakening about, realizing that you have to move differently in trying to achieve the things that are on the horizon for you. Some of these things are going to require you to elevate your mind and elevate yourself and be empathetic to the people who are around you. Be willing to take advice. Be willing to listen, so that you can move more strategically forward. Exactly. I feel like you've sat back and taken notes. You've thought about this thing. You have mulled over it and tried to come up with the best possible solution for self. With this this King of Pentacles, I feel like you are at a place where you are really thinking about the things that matter to you. You're thinking about the things that are going to bring you to a place of comfort and wealth and happiness and being in good health. I think you're thinking about love. I think you're thinking about the things that are going to take you closer to your soul's journey. I feel like this is a time for you when you're realizing that your success may not be monetary, but it may be just in having a fulfilled life, having wholeness within your life, having someone to share your life with. It's all about having that earth energy. It's all about life. And material successes are not always a measure of a good life. You have to be able to provide for those that you love, yes. But you have to remember that you have to have a joy of a life well lived. You want to be able to live life and really get to a place where you can say you experienced life and everything that it had to offer, Scorpio, because if you continue to work yourself too hard or too long or too far, you're not going to be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor, because you're going to be to work yourself to death. You're going to be to work yourself too hard. You're going to have issues that keep you from being able to enjoy these things the way you want to, the way you were meant to. All right, so take a time out, have a little self time. All right, think about the things that you want to do and go for them. All right, but I do feel like Spirit is with you, encouraging you, uplifting you, and leading you down a new path right now, Scorpio. A path that is going to lead you to the light and the happiness and things that you have been trying to get to. Closer to the ideas of what you see your life being like. You guys take care. Until next time, Scorpio.